Hey guys, it's Fo from mamaandmoney.com, where I teach you how to make and manage money to become financially free. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 money moves that you should make before the new year. So if you're interested in learning what you should be doing with your money right now, stay tuned. Alright guys, so let's hop right in. I'm going to be sharing the 6 things that you need to be doing right now to get prepared for the new year with your finances. So the first thing that you want to do is review your tax withholdings. So this is the amount of money that is withheld from your paycheck to cover your taxes each year. Now, if you typically end up with a tax refund, this means that you are withholding too much money from your paycheck, therefore the government is paying you back for your overpayment in taxes, so to speak. So if you find that you continuously get a tax refund, you want to go in and adjust your tax withholdings for the next year to ensure that you are not taking out too much money in taxes and that you're actually getting that money in your paycheck every time you get paid. Now, the one thing that you need to take in consideration is that tax laws do change throughout the year, especially when we have a year where there's a presidential election. The tax laws may change. So be aware of tax laws that could impact the tax for your income bracket. One thing that you can do is go to the IRS website and you can check out their withholding calculator to determine exactly how much money you should actually be withholding from your paycheck to cover your estimated taxes. Remember, the whole point is to not get a tax refund. That means the government is taking out too much money from your paycheck. You want to net zero. You don't want to owe the government anything, and you don't want them to owe you anything. You just want to dap up, shake hands, be good, and go on about your business. So in order to do that, you want to make sure you're checking your tax withholdings and making sure that you're not taking too much out for taxes or too little. So go back, review your taxes, go on the IRS website, check it out, determine what you should be withholding, and plan for that in the next year. You can update that tax withholding with your employer through your W-4 form. So the second thing that you want to do is make any changes that you need to make to your enrollment with your employer. So that includes your health insurance, your vision, your dental, if you're doing HSA. Those are all things that you need to evaluate and review to make sure that you have the right selections for the upcoming year. Now, open enrollment is the period when you can make changes to your elections and your enrollment. So you want to make sure that you have the information, you've done the review before you go into your open enrollment with your employer. Now, they do allow you to make changes for major life events, like if you have a death, if you have a birth, if you get married. So those things will allow you to make changes, but otherwise you need to make your elections during your enrollment period. So review what you had the previous year, determine if it's still feasible and what you need for your family in the coming year, and make those changes if necessary. The third thing that you want to do is cancel subscriptions. This is a good time to go back and review those subscriptions that you may have had to maybe Netflix or Hulu or whatever other subscription service that you have, and see if it's something that you really still need or if you use. If you didn't use it, go ahead and cancel it. You don't want to take that expense into the new year. So cancel those unused subscriptions, review your subscriptions. If it's something that you don't need or it's something that you can cut back on, go ahead and cancel it. Remember, we want to reduce our expenses, especially as we go into the new year. We don't want to take old things that are pulling our money with us to the new year. Review your subscriptions, cancel those that you aren't using, and keep it moving, okay? So the next thing that you want to do before the year is out is to use your gift cards. So I told this story before, but my husband and I, we keep a bag of all the gift cards that we've gotten literally since we've been married, which has almost been 5 years ago. But we like to review it to check the balance and to use those that have an expiration date. If you have like a Visa gift card, an American Express, a MasterCard, a lot of those expire, and a lot of times they will start deducting funds when you don't use them. They start to have monthly or yearly charges. So you want to make sure you go through your gift cards, check the balances, use those that need to that are going to expire soon, so that you aren't wasting free money or gift cards that you've gotten over the years. So this is something that is really helpful, especially during the holiday season, because you can then use those gift cards to pay for gifts, or you can use them as gifts in and of themselves. So take a moment, find all your gift cards, go through them, call the number to get the balance, write the balance balance down, know what you have, use them, and get rid of the ones that are about to expire so that you aren't wasting free money or gifts that you've received over the years. The fifth thing that you want to do is to review your spending. So in the same manner that you're going to go back and review those unused subscriptions, you want to review your spending overall. You want to audit your finances. Where have you been spending money? Have you been spending too much money on food? Have you been spending too much money on shopping? You want to review your spending so that you can create a plan for the coming year on how you're going to reduce that spending or reallocate your funds. So it's important for you to audit your finances as you approach the end of the year so that you can create a solid budget and financial plan as you go into the new year. Now, if you've never budgeted before or just really need help with budgeting, not only do I have a video that I'll share, but I do have a budget template that you can grab. I'll leave the link for that budget template in the description of this video. And speaking of budgets, you want to create a budget for the new year. The last thing that you want to do is go into the new year without a financial plan for your money. So you want to create a budget where you have outlined how much you plan on spending for the upcoming months, how much you plan on putting away in your savings account, how much you want to plan to even use to pay off debt. But you want to have a budget or plan for your money. The truth is, if you don't tell your money where to go, your money is going to tell you where you can and cannot go. So create a budget. Get on a financial plan as you approach the new year. You want to start the new year off on the right foot, and it begins with having a solid foundation with a budget. All right, guys, so those are the 6 things that you need to be doing before the new year with your finances. I'll leave some more resources in the description of this video for you to check out as you begin to plan your finances for the new year. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye. Do you guys like my shirt? Pumpkin spice and Jesus Christ, and I also like a caramel macchiato with soy milk, not dairy. Bye, y'all.